Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good day, good moment to you, wherever you are on this sweet, wild, sacred earth. Thank you for coming, for joining me for another 15 minutes-ish of meditation. I'm so happy you're here. I invite you to have a deep breath in and let it go. And then to simply notice the breath coming and going as it will. To notice, and not just notice, but feel. Bring your awareness into your feet, how they're supported by this sweet, wild, sacred earth. Notice your backside and how it's supported by whatever you're sitting on. Notice how gravity holds you. Whatever you're leaning against supports and holds your back, your shoulders. How you were already held, already breathed. How the most important things are already here for you. And that as you notice them, as you bring your attention to them, they deepen a little bit and a little bit more. I'm reminding you that whatever you bring your awareness to increases. Your experience of it deepens and increases. I invite you to do that through this whole meditation. Simply taking a deep breath in, and as you exhale, letting anything other than this moment simply fall away. Breathe in again deeply, and breathe out like you're breathing out through a straw, and letting all these things, whatever they are, simply flow out. So that you become empty of everything except this moment. And each breath brings you deeper into it, and each exhale releases anything else, any static or debris or detritus, just letting it go. And if there are things you feel you have to hold on to, set them aside. Imagine there might be an angel next to you with their hands out, ready to hold this thing for you for this time. And when you're done, if you want to pick it back up again, it will be there ready for you. And if not, with a breath of kindness, we'll simply blow the worry, the concern, the holding away. I invite you to come into this moment with open hands so that you can receive whatever is in it, and whatever way is optimal, is best, is juiciest for you. I noticed as I was getting ready to come on and do this meditation this morning that a little trickle, a little whisper, a little hint of a fear came up inside of me. And my first impulse, as most of us have been trained to do, was to brush it aside. No, don't want that, no need for that. And the truth is, we all have fear for a reason. It's here to protect us and keep us safe. And like a small child, if we ignore it, it tends to get bigger. And if we bring our attention to it, like a small child, it will often settle and calm down, especially if we notice whatever its message is. A number of years ago, in the beginning of the pandemic and during the lockdown, I was on a guided meditation with someone who invited us to tap into the virus. Like, what was it? And many things came up for me, but the one that's alive in me to share with you right now is I had this vision of, granted there were many other things involved, but a big part of it was an epidemic of fear, so much fear. And as I tuned into that, I just saw this image of fear as a cup being held up like a tea bowl or a Japanese teacup that's open with no handle. Don't know why that's important, but it wants to come, so I'm letting it. Being held up, ready to be filled, as a request to be filled with love. And ever since then, I've often experienced fear that way, as a part of us that is in need of love, as a call for love. And so I'm inviting you today to tap into the loving kindness that lives in you already, and to notice if there's any little wisp of fear present inside of you. And if your impulse has been to brush it away, oh, everything's fine, it's all right, no, don't need you here, to instead greet it. And in this image that came to me 4 years ago, what I saw was this beautiful woman who felt like some sort of a goddess, some sort of a divine being, coming with this great picture of love that looked and felt like liquid golden custard, like they serve in Great Britain to pour over desserts. It's warm and thick and sweet and juicy. To me, that's what the divine feels like. I had this image of this beautiful, divine, feminine being coming, and all these cups held up in fear, and just pouring this beautiful, soft, thick, warm, golden, creamy custard of love into each cup, into each heart. And that's what I invite you to receive this morning as I play, to simply watch as this energy, this beautiful energy of love and loving kindness comes into you as if you are a vessel. Maybe it fills your singing bowl, that singing bowl that lives in your hips, and fills until it fills your entire body. I invite you to just be present and notice what comes, what you're filled with. Notice your own inner kindness rising up to meet it as I play for the next few minutes until I bring you back. as you feel yourself filled with this beautiful, creamy, golden, soft, thick, warm energy that is love, notice how you're overflowing. It's trickled through your hips and knees and feet down into the earth, settled all the way down into the heart of the mother. It's filled up that singing bowl of your belly and your heart. It's filling your throat, your third eye, your crown rising up and out of you. And this energy is rising up and out of you and above you and out around and down below your feet and up again through all of your core and out again. It just keeps spiraling this beautiful, beautiful, soft, warm, thick, loving kindness. And now you notice that it's not just you in the center of this beautiful tube torus of spiraling energy, but your home is inside of it, and it's spiraling around you in your home. And now your neighborhood, this energy is flowing up and out and around and below and through it, and up and out and around your town, your city, your county, your region, your state or province, your country, and all of this sweet, wild, sacred earth. In the center of this tube torus, this geyser of loving kindness, of beautiful, warm, sweet, thick, loving energy, loving kindness. And I invite you as you move through your day to simply notice this is still around you, nothing you need to do or say. Simply notice. And anytime any fear or irritation comes up, that you simply bring your awareness to this energy of love. Anytime any fear comes up or comes at you from another irritation, that there's nothing you need to do, simply hold them and you, the irritation, in this beautiful space, which will fill anything with love and loving kindness. I invite you to carry this with you throughout your day and to notice that it is around you throughout your day, always, at all times, and that you can simply bring your awareness to it and let that loving kindness have its way with you, have its way with the other. Simply be washed away in this flow. Thank you for joining me. I remind you again that inside of you, you have a tuning fork that vibrates with what is true for you. I invite you to accept whatever that is for you, and with a breath of kindness, let the rest go. Have a beautiful day.